Hello students, before we start our chapter, I would like to request you all to watch our introductory 2 videos given by me so that you will be clear about the 3-step strategy to do Dhamaka in physics exams. We have given the videos in the description box, or you can just click on our videos displayed at the end of this video for either introductory 2 videos or the next videos. Okay then, let's enjoy physics by Mr. Patel, who has a long, profound experience of 29 years of teaching physics in Sainik School, Balaghat.
The mirror equation or mirror formula, that is, formula is 1 upon V plus 1 upon U, this is a plus, is equal to 1 upon F. This is in the case of the mirror. If it is lens, it is minus 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. Correct. Consider the concave mirror. You can prove in the case of the convex also, the formula is the same for both the lenses and for any type of image, whether it is a real or virtual. Correct. Two right angles triangle, this figure, we have taken this is a mirror, P is the pole, F is the principal focus, C is the center of curvature, and AB is the object. For formation of rays, we take minimum 2 rays. From the top of A, that is AB, that is A, take 2 rays, one parallel, it will pass from the F by definition of the focal point. Another ray we have taken to the pole obliquely, that will reflect by following the laws of reflection. This angle will be equal to this angle, so correct. So it will reflect like this. These 2 points they meet here. So this is the image of A. You can take number of images, but the figure will become complicated. So we have taken, you can take 2 rays. Here third ray is also taken. If you don't take third rays also, you can prove by taking only 2 rays. Correct. This is, if you remove this ray and take only this one and this, it will, you can prove easily. So this is passing from the C. C is the, that is any line drawn from the C on the mirror, because C is the center of the sphere of which the mirror forms a part. And any point on the circumference of the sphere, correct, at which the line drawn from the C will be the normal. This is 90 degree. So it will itself be normal. So incident angle is 0. The reflected angle also will be 0. So it will return along the same path in the opposite direction. It is coming like this. It is reflecting like correct. So it will retrace its path. So this is the image of AB, A dash, B dash. So you can take another rays from here and form the image of this part here, and this part here. Correct. So for convenience of study, we have taken only limited rays, 3 rays. You can take 2 rays and also prove it. So 2 right angle triangle. Now consider the 2 right angle triangles, B dash, A dash, F and MPF, and this one and MPF. These are 2 triangles, correct. B dash, A dash, B dash, A dash, F and MBP, this angle and this angle. That is this angle and this angle. A dash, B dash, P and A dash, B dash, A dash, F and MPF. Correct? A dash, B dash, F and MPF. Now, for a paraxial rays, MP can be considered to be a straight line perpendicular to CP. For a paraxial rays, that is, rays are very close to the principal axis. For your study purpose, convenience of study, I have taken at a little larger distance. Suppose the end point is very close to the P. The rays parallel to the principal axis, very close to the principal axis, they are called the paraxial rays. If they are away from that, they are called the marginal rays. So this is just like the considered very close to this. So MP can be considered as a this, correct. You can, if you draw on this line, this could be considered as a straight line, correct. Considered to be a straight line perpendicular to the. So B dash, A dash in this these are right angle triangle. If it is a straight line consider, then this angle is 90, this angle is 90. These two angles are vertically opposite, same, so third angle will be also equal. These are two equals. These are right angles are equal, because for a paraxial ridge this is to be considered very close, so MP can be considered as a straight line. So this angle also will be 90. So comparing this, B dash A dash upon MP, B dash A dash upon MP, sides will be in proportion. That is equal to B dash F upon FP. B dash F upon FP, or B dash A dash upon BA, B dash A dash upon MP. MP, this height is equal to the height of the object. So A dash B dash upon MP, that is equal to A dash B dash upon AB also you can write. So A dash B dash upon BA, and that is equal to B dash F upon FP. Now another triangle pair, since APB, ABP, this angle, correct, ABP and B dash A dash P, consider this, B dash A dash P, that is this angle. They are similar triangle. These are incident angle is reflected angles equal. These are right angle equal, correct. So third angles will be same. So they are similar triangles. So sides will be in ratio. So we can write as a A dash B dash upon BA, A dash B dash upon BA or AB is equal to B dash P upon BP. B dash P upon BP, sides will be in the ratio. Now B dash F upon FP, B dash F, there is no name for this distance. So we have to convert it into known distance. We know this, B dash P is the image distance V and FP is the focal length. So we can write B dash F is equal to B dash P minus B dash F. So B dash P minus FP or PF upon FP, correct? And that is equal to B dash P upon this one, comparing these two. You compare this, B dash A upon BA, B dash A upon BA, and that is equal to B dash P upon BP, and B dash F upon FP is equal to B dash P upon BP, and B dash F, that is equal to B dash P minus FP upon FP, correct, and that is equal to B dash P upon BP, this one. So first you compare this one, A dash B dash upon BA is equal to B dash P upon BP, then B dash A dash upon BA, what is equal to that? B dash F upon FP from the one. So we can write this instead of this. So B dash F upon FP, and that is equal to B dash P upon BP. But B dash F we have to convert into known distances. So B dash F is B dash P minus FP upon FP. It's a very simple mathematics, geometry, and that is equal to B dash P upon BP. So what is B dash P? B dash P is the V and FP is the F. So V minus F, V minus F upon FP upon FP upon, that is F, V minus F upon F, and that is equal to B dash P, that is V, and BP, that is U. This is U, this is V, so V upon U. So applying the sign convention, correct, B dash P is equal to minus V, FP is equal to minus F, and BP is equal to minus U. So from the equation 3, this we can get, now put the symbol minus V plus F minus minus, this is FP is equal to minus F, and minus FP, that is plus F upon FP, that is minus F. F is negative because F, all distances are measured from the pole as a origin. So this is the, we call, whether you write FP or PF, actually distance is measured from the P. So you can write the name also PF also for your convenience. So this is the F is negative. U is always negative, whether it is the lens or mirror, whether it is concave lens, concave mirror, convex mirror. U is always negative. Correct. So this is F is negative, V is negative, and U. All three are negative here. So this sign will change. BP, that is minus V, FP minus, that is minus minus plus, and upon FP minus. And B dash P, that is minus V upon minus 0. So this will be plus. So V minus F upon F is equal to V upon U. Correct? So multiply this cross multiplication. UV minus FU is equal to FV. Dividing by UVF, that is this will be UVF, that is 1 upon F minus 1 upon V and 1 upon U. So 1 upon F is equal to, take this term on this side, 1 upon V plus 1 upon U. Or you can write 1 upon V plus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. Both are correct. This is the mirror formula or mirror equation. Correct? And it is applicable to both concave and the convex mirror, and for real and virtual all images also. Now magnification. Second term is, important term is magnification. The magnification is equal to the height of the image, say h dash, to the height of the object. Suppose image is 2 times longer, then it will be 2 longer than the object. So m is equal to, say, height of the image is h dash and height of the object of an object is h, then magnification m, symbol of magnification is m, is equal to h dash upon h. And that is equal to image distance. You can see from the geometry of the figure, that is h dash upon h is equal to, that is b dash a dash upon ba, and that is equal to, distance is b dash p upon bp, that is minus, this is minus and this is also minus v upon u. An image, this b dash e dash image, that is minus h. Why minus h? Because they are below the principal axis. Distance which are measured above the principal axis, the object is always above the principal axis, so object height will be always positive. Remember, image height will be positive or negative, depends upon the position or nature. Suppose the image is inverted, then it will be, in the case of the mirror, no? Not lens, in the case of the mirror it is minus h. The equation, this 4 and 5, this 5 and this one. The equation, these are the equation for the focal length and the magnification. And they are applicable for the case of real inverted images formed by concave mirror. Here it is, but it is applicable for all. With the proper use of sign convention, these are valid for all the cases of reflection by spherical mirrors with a concave, convex, or whether the image is from real or image is from inverted. That is for all mirrors and for all type of images. We have seen the image formed by concave mirror, that is real and inverted. Let us see now the image formed by concave mirror, which is virtual. In the case of the concave mirror, all images in 5 cases will be real. That is, if object is infinity, by definition the image will be formed at principal focus, that is f. If image is beyond C, object is beyond C, image will be between C and f. So if you bring from infinity to the nearer to the mirror, the image size will go on increasing. So if it is at C, then it will have same size of the C. Then if it is between C and F, then image will be beyond the C, that is magnified again. And if it is at F, then it will be infinite. And if it is within F, then it will be, that is F and the pole, it will be not real. This is the case in which it forms a virtual erect image and magnified. Image formed by concave mirror when object is placed between F and P, and that is why this mirror is used for a dressing purpose. Suppose object is between pole and the principal focus. Take two rays, one parallel, that will after reflection pass from the F. Another ray you can take obliquely. This will reflect like this. These two rays after reflection will never meet and form the image. So if we produce them back, it seems to be appearing coming from the say this is AB, then this is A dash and B dash. That is top becomes top and top becomes top and bottom becomes bottom. So it is a virtual. What is this? It is not a real, a virtual, magnified, bigger than the size of the object. This is object, see it is O, and this is image, see you can see I also. So I size is more and erect, that is top becomes top and bottom becomes bottom. So this is only the case in which the concave mirror gives the magnified erect image, and that is why it is used for the looking as a looking glass for dressing purpose. Now in the case of the convex, this is a convex mirror, this is a concave mirror, it is already a concave mirror. This is a convex. Now let us see for a convex. If this is say F, so this is C. In the case of the convex mirror, if your object is very far infinity, then image will be at F. Or if object is anywhere here, then it will form between the P and the pole and the F. Let us take two rays on the object. Suppose object is here. See, AB is the object O. Take two rays as before, one parallel, correct? Now if you draw the line from the C, that will be a normal, this is a normal. So it will reflect by following the laws of reflection. Remember, the ray is going like this is incident angle, the reflected angle will be equal, so it will reflect like this. This angle will be R, I is equal to R, both are equal. Now if you take another ray obliquely, the pole, this will also follow the laws of reflection. These two rays will never meet and form a real image. Let us produce them back. If we produce them back, this is, so this is the image of A, that is A dash. Similarly, you can take two rays from this part, you will get the image here again. So this is the image A dash, B dash. It is smaller in size, this object size is more and image size is very less. You can see this image. So magnification also less. It is virtual, erect and behind the mirror. Here also behind the mirror. In this case, this is also behind the mirror. This is a virtual, same as in the case of the concave mirror. virtual, diminish. Here it is magnified in the case of concave mirror. Here in the case of convex it is diminished, smaller in size and erect. So both are erect and virtual, virtual and erect, virtual and erect. But this is magnified, whereas this is diminished, and that is why it is used in the vehicles as a side mirror to view, because it has a very wide field of view. It covers a large number of images of vehicle coming behind. Now example 9.2 on page number 315, it is a solved numerical, correct. The concave mirror on the principal axis, the mobile phone is kept as shown in the position. This is position C. This is C, center of curvature. This is a principal focus. Here is a pole. And this is in the mirror, you can see. This is pole of the mirror. Correct? Now take two rays. There is one parallel from the A, remember, that will pass from the F. Remember always, parallel rays after reflection or refraction, they pass from the F. In the case of the lens, it will be refracted, but it will converge to the F. Or appear to diverge from the F, if it is a convex mirror or concave lens. So, this ray is reflected like this, it goes like this, parallel, correct. Another, you take from this point, passing from the F, after reflection it will go parallel. So this point B dash is the image of B. So this image is the same. Another one ray you have taken from the A, this will go parallel, that is passing from the F. Now this image is distorted, the size is not here same, here size is the same, because object is at C, it depends upon the location, correct. So here at C the size will be the same. If object is at C, then size will be the same, but if object moment comes between the C and F, image will be bigger. As I told you earlier, in the case of the concave mirror, if object is an infinity, image will be at F. So if it is brought nearer, then it will go bigger and bigger, correct, up to the F, and then after it will give the virtual. So here is a real one, because it is not between the P and the F, it is between the C and the F. So this portion BC, or you can say B dash, this line is at the C. So image of this will be this of the same size. But image moment this line comes inside the C, this point is C. This point C I have written here, but moment it comes inside this portion, the image will be slightly bigger. So it will go on bigger and bigger. If you go this way, again it will be bigger. If you go this way, again it will be bigger. So this way, this is nearer to the, again bit bigger. So magnification is proportional to the position of this part. If it is a line image, correct, linear image, the object, then image will be also linear one. But it has a dimensions, you can see. So the magnification will be proportional to the position. So if it is nearer to the, away from the C towards the F, it will go bigger and bigger. That you have also studied in 10th.